guys, what's going on? It is Amy again with Bargain Mama, and today I have a different kind of video for you. It's just something I just learned about last week, which apparently I am way late on board to. But first, I just want to say kind of what this upcoming week's videos will look like, and then we'll get into the real part of my video. So again, I have not really been shopping hardly at all. I may be taking a new travel job in another state, so I will be gone from my home for 9 months, so I will tell you about that in another video. And then, so this upcoming week, I don't really have a whole lot. I have a very, very small Dollar Tree haul, a very, very small 99-cent store haul, and I think that's it. And then I'm going to do another video, since a lot of people are graduating right now, and kind of my opinion on like colleges versus trade schools, and do I think they're beneficial and stuff like that. But today is a video on this new, it's not new, apparently it's been around a long time, but it's new for this use, that Mounjaro. So in case anyone doesn't know, which I did not until last week, it is insulin that you shoot into your body, a very, very small amounts. So first I want to tell you, this I've not tried, I won't try. I'm by far not saying I have never tried weight loss, diet stuff ever. Of course. I mean, I want to say I think everyone has, but maybe some people haven't. But I would say 90% of Americans have tried some sort of weight loss drug or pill or something. I don't want to say drug because I mean like a prescribed drug. But anyways, or surgery or something, right? So I have not personally tried this. But it's funny because, so last week was when I originally first heard about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the worst thing I've ever heard of. And that was from some of my coworkers that have been using it. And then yesterday I heard, oh my gosh, no, it's amazing. So this is not personally from me. Like, I have not tried it, but this is from personal use of my coworkers who have told me like their effects and stuff from it. So I just want you to know, and I am obviously no doctor, I'm not a nurse. I mean, I do occupational therapy, but that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Like, I'm just telling you the experiences of my coworkers, which I had no idea they were on it. So anyways, as you know, I travel between different companies, and one of my favorite buildings I had not been in about 6 months. And so 2 weeks ago, they needed help, so I started going there. And so last week, I asked one of my coworkers, I said, wow, one of my other coworkers, she's really lost a lot of weight. She looks amazing. I was like, I wonder what she's doing. And she said, oh, you don't know? And I'm like, no, obviously not, you know? And she said, everyone here is doing it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, it's this new thing called Mounjaro. And I'm like, first of all, I'd never even heard of it. Of course, now I hear it on every single commercial I see, everything. But before this, I'd never even heard of this. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so this is what she tells me. Again, people are like, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. I am telling you, I have never tried it. Okay. I am telling you what she told me. And this is where I was like, oh, this is like the horror story. I was like, never. So she's like, yeah, you shoot yourself up with insulin, and then you start with a very, very, very small amount, and you have to keep increasing the dose so your body doesn't get used to it. And I mean, you have to stay on it for the rest of your life. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, I am not diabetic, so why would I, so one of my biggest fears is becoming diabetic, because I absolutely love donuts and sugar, and if they told me I was diabetic, I think I would just have to kiss my life goodbye. I don't even know. So I was like, well, isn't that going to turn you diabetic? Again, I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, I don't know. So anyways, she was telling me about all this, and I was like, what? And she's like, the side effects are insane from it, though. So one of our high nurses at our building, she said that she had tried it, and that she had gone home 3 times in 1 week from the insane stomach cramping she had. No, thank you. I mean, I'm thinking like, I'm not trying to be gross, but like diarrhea cramping and stuff, that is like, that gas pain and stuff is horrific. I mean, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, why would you want to do that? And she says, so once like the side effects are gone, then that means that you have to up your dose because your body has gotten used to it. And I'm like, oh wait, so you'll live your rest of your life with like gas cramps? I think not. I have heard where people people went to the emergency room because they thought they were having a heart attack from gas cramps. And I'm like, I don't think so. So anyways, again, this is from their experience. Another person there, this is all from last week. So another person was like, oh yeah, like the cramping and stuff is horrible. Like you have to keep raising your dose. And I'm just like, no, like that just sounds horrible. Just so you know, apparently what it does is it like, so you shoot the small amount of insulin into your body and it tricks your pancreas and increases your metabolism. So pretty much makes you not hungry. Or apparently you're so sick and nauseated and cramping you don't want to eat. So that's what it does. Yeah, so again, I'm like, I don't think they have like pancreas transfusions or whatever. Like, I mean, I think once your pancreas is gone, your pancreas is gone. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, this is the new fad, but I feel like in like a couple years, they're going to be like, everyone who tried this, your pancreas is no longer useful. And I'm like, yeah, you can't just transplant a pancreas. And you might be able to, I don't know. Again, I have no idea. I see the patients after all their procedures have done and stuff, and I treat them. So I've never seen one with the pancreas transplant, but I haven't seen everyone. So anyways, that's what she told me. And from what I understood, this is what I understood, you shoot it every single day. So I was like, this is horrific. This, I would never, like, that is like a major, like, I mean, I would have to be like 5,000 pounds to try this, right? So I was like, gosh, like, why are people putting their bodies through this? So again, that was when I talked to a group of people yesterday from the same job. So yesterday, I'm at the same job, but again, we have like per diem people coming in and out. So I work with some of the same people every day, but not all of them. 1 second, I just need a drink. I'm sorry. So yesterday, a couple different therapists came in, and I walk in and they're saying something. And I was like, wait a minute. Oh, someone said like, how much weight have you lost or something? And I was like, no way. And so I asked her, I said, how did you lose the weight? Like, and I'm thinking in my mind, this girl, never in a million years would I have thought. And she says, oh, the Mounjaro. I said, no, you've got to be kidding me. And the other girl says, yeah, me too. These are both older girls. And I mean, one of them, never in a million years would I have thought of it. Like, I just wouldn't have guessed that she would have done it. And I said, what? And she said, yeah, like, so she said, some people, the first group of people said they lost like 25 pounds over 6 months. One of the girls from yesterday said she had lost 11 pounds in 3 months. Excuse me. Now again, remember, no matter what you're doing to lose weight, if you're a bigger person, you're going to lose weight faster than somebody who's smaller because they don't have as much weight to lose, right? So, I mean, these people were all different weights to start with. But the one person that I noticed the weight come off of since January, just so you know, is 50 pounds. Yeah, I had seen her in January, and I mean, she wasn't large, but she had two babies very close together. And when I saw her this last time, I was like, oh, like, she looks amazing. She's always had a beautiful face and like her hair. And I mean, she's always been beautiful, but I could not believe her weight loss. So hers has been 50 pounds since I saw her in January. Again, I don't know. There's different dosages that you go on, all this stuff. I don't know what anyone is on. Actually, I do know what the two from yesterday is on because they told me. So they are on the very smallest amount. But anyways, so she had said, I think 11 pounds over 3 months. And I was like, wow, like, and so then she tells me, I said, like, the side effects are horrible. And she said, I haven't had any. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, every single person I talked to last week had these horrific. So again, they may be the people I talked to like last week, who've lost 50 pounds since January. They may be on a way higher dose of the insulin. You can call it Mounjaro as much as you want. That's insulin. So I don't know. But so anyway, she said, no, I don't, like, at all. First of all, I'm thinking I'm shooting myself in a needle every single day, and I'm like, can't do it. And I know people. I know I watch people give the insulin at work. It is a very, very small needle. I don't care what the needle looks like. No. But she said, no, you don't do it every day. You do it every week. So again, maybe they're taking them so I did not ask last week's people because I was just like so amazed by the side effects and stuff, how often they're taking it, nothing like that. But the group of coworkers that I spoke to yesterday, they said they take it once a week and it's at the very lowest dose. And so I was like, does your doctor prescribe that? So there was 2 people from yesterday. There was one who said yes, because she was overweight, her doctor prescribed it for her. And so she has a prescription that goes to the pharmacy and that her insurance pays for it. She did say that every month the pharmacy has to call the insurance company and override it because she is not diabetic, so the insurance company is denying it. So they have to call and let them know that it is a weight loss drug because she's obese. I don't think she's obese, but whatever, she's considered obese. So her insurance pays for it. The other girl said she had lost weight prior to finding out about the Mounjaro. So she was no longer considered obese. So she went to a naturopath, and I guess the naturopath told her about it. And so she gets it online at like some wholesale, I don't know, some wholesale place. And so, and she pays about $100 a month. So, like I said, like one is getting it for free because her doctor prescribed it. The other one is paying $100 a month through some wholesale pharmacy online. She told me the name of it, but so, and then I didn't mean to offend them, but maybe I did, because when I found out last week, I had called my mom and I was like, Mom, did you? And she's like, oh my gosh. So let me just tell you, my mom watches the Today Show faithfully every single day. If you want to know any kind of news, she will tell you about it. So she's like, oh, I heard about it. It's horrible. It's taking insulin away from all the diabetics. Diabetics can't find their medications anymore, their insulin and all this. So I was like, oh my gosh, is that why? So apparently you can buy anything online. I said, so that's why the diabetics can't get their insulin anymore. And she just looked at me and she's like, well, no, I get it from, I don't remember what, I think it starts with a C. It was a different kind of pharmacy. I don't know, like a wholesale place. Like, I still think, she was like, so I researched it and it doesn't take away from the diabetics. But I was like, a compound, that's what it was. She said she gets it from a compound pharmacy. I don't know the difference between a compound pharmacy and a regular pharmacy. Again, no ideas. Hold on one second. So she said that's why hers is not taken away from the diabetics. So maybe somehow they make the insulin there. But in my opinion, if insulin dependent people are running out of insulin, I would think that a compound pharmacy would be able to supply that for them. So you're still taking from the diabetics. I don't know. I just want anyone to know I'm not for or against this. I truly, for my own self, feel this is way too early to jump on board. Again, never in a million years would I want to be diabetic. Last week when I was sick with COVID, I was so sick on like Tuesday or Wednesday that I was telling my family, I'm a little over dramatic. I was like, make sure I have a pink coffin full of donuts, okay? Because I'm going to die today. Like, that is what my family had to deal with last week. So, I've never done drugs or anything, but I was going to say, I'll put a lot of stuff into my body, but I do drink sometimes, whatever. I'm just saying, I will put a lot of stuff into my body, but making myself be diabetic is not one of them. I don't know if this will make you diabetic. Again, I am not for or against this. I have only looked online. Get out of here. You can look online at one thing, it'll tell you this, and you can look at this. But that's why it was so super interesting to hear from the girls yesterday, because I was like, this is a horrible drug. It's making people do this and this. And then yesterday they were like, no, it's amazing. So that's why, it's like two sides to the story. I always say there's two sides to the story and then the truth. So, So yeah, one of the girls, like I said, pays $100 a month through a compound pharmacy because her doctor didn't prescribe it because it is, she is not obese. The other girl said her pharmacy does pay for it. And I mean, there's so many different ranges. Like I said, the one girl I saw lost 50 pounds since January, and this girl said she's been on it for 3 months and lost 11 pounds. And I asked her, like, does it make you jittery? Does it make you, like, what are your side effects? Again, the girl from yesterday. And she said she does not have any side effects. The only thing it does is decreases her appetite. So it's insulin that so I thought, like, okay, so last week one of the girls is like, no, you just shoot it into your stomach, that's it. The girl yesterday said she shoots it into different places because she feels like it absorbs differently into your system from different places. So she's shot it into her arm, she shoots it into her stomach, she's shot it into her thighs. Y'all, I feel like, so I could not just randomly give myself a needle, right? So I would probably close my eyes and end up shooting it into the couch or something, and a waste of money, because no. But yeah, so again, that's the new thing that I've seen out there, and I was like, whoa, I gotta see, like, have any of you tried it? Again, you can't talk anyone into it or not into it. I'm not asking because I want to try it. Again, nope. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, I'm back. And my windshield wipers are on. Turn that off. Oh, did I turn you off? They're still going. Okay, so again, I am not asking because I want your opinion so I can try it. I have no intentions on trying it. It's none of my business if people have tried it. I just want to know, like, if I find out about something that's different and stuff, like, I will research it to the end, because I just get, like, down a rabbit hole, like when you get on Facebook and stuff. So I will just go down this rabbit hole trying to learn about different things. And so, like, if I see something on TV and I pick up my phone, my husband will be like, are you looking it up? And I'm like, yeah, yes I am. And so or he'll say something and I'm like, wait, did that really happen? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, are you looking it up now? And I'm like, yep. And so I just love to learn about different things. And again, I had never even heard about this till last week, so I am way late on board. But I just want to know if you guys have tried it, if, like, you've even heard about it, and, like, if you have, like, the side effects, because so far out of the group of people I've heard, more people have had the side effects than haven't. So yeah, I think it's crazy. Like, I just think it's crazy because, not because I think it's bad. So please don't think if you comment, like, down below and say something, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, this girl. Y'all, like I said, I have tried so many different diet things, like, in the past and whatever, and I'm about to go through menopause, so I'm sure I'm gonna be putting on the weight. I am just saying, like, I'm just amazed, I guess, that I just don't understand. So when I see diabetics, they have, like, the round belly with, like, the legs, and again, if you're diabetic, please, I'm not, but they're not, like, so I also want to learn, like, what is the difference between, like, me putting that into my body versus a diabetic? Because a diabetic, like, every single diabetic is not insanely skinny, so why is it different for me? You know? So I don't know. It's just different, and I like to learn about different things. So if you know anything about this from personal use or from your friends, obviously, like I said, I can look it up online. I did look it up online. But if you have heard, like, from personal use and stuff, I would love to know about it, because I am just intrigued with this subject now. So anyways, I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I will put this video up tonight, and I will do some haul videos, so those will be up within the next upcoming days. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.